Cause you's a fucking pussy snitch.
Okay, exactly.
You a police calling ass pussy ass snitch ass nigga.
That's why you ain't coming in.
The world knows.
Don't do it, man.
The world knows.
Ayindei.
I will preach. You ain't gotta worry about the nigga.
You're literally trying. Yo, you're committing a crime right now, bro.
Yeah. Man, oh man, this never ends. Just a never-ending story, y'all. All right, man. Let's start it off with a like, man. Like the video. Road to 1K. Join the Patreon family, the baby bunch. And let's get into it, man. Fresh and fit. They got an intruder. An intruder mid-show last night. Ayindei, right? Ayindei used to work with them. Apparently, he used to recruit girls to the show. And he was getting paid for it. So indirectly, they do pay for girls to come. They don't pay the women themselves. They pay recruiters. And these recruiters bring the women in. Now, look. What happened was, in the middle of their podcast, their video, Ayindei pulled up with a homie of his, recording the whole interaction, challenging the man to fight. Okay, he invited the nigga to his hands. He invited Myron specifically to his hands. Okay, now Myron did not pull up on him to throw hands in the hallway. No, Myron pulled out his pistol. Right, and if y'all know anything about Florida and stand your ground laws, as soon as Ayindei even put one foot in Myron's studio, in his household, Myron had every right to shoot him on sight. Actually, Myron had every right to shoot him even if he saw him on the peephole, like literally saw him at the door. So they had a standoff. They had a Mexican standoff, straight up, looked like some straight, you know what I'm saying, Western movie-ish, right? They were both talking all kind of ish. The women were shook. They ran away. They left. They went to the balcony. Some actually physically were brave enough a bit later to walk out of the apartment complex. And I'm going to take a controversial opinion in this thing, man. I'm going to side with Myron. Yup, it's going to sound weird. It's going to sound lame. Based on everything I said, all my other videos, y'all can check it out. Y'all can look through my recent videos. I might put a link. I think that Myron did the right thing in this situation. And Ayindei, as much as I like him, I actually like Ayindei's talking points. I think he's pretty intellectual, smart brother. And I believe that he has more player and game in him than Myron and Fresh, right? Yes. But Ayindei, it was very dumb for what he did, okay? You don't go to a man's house, right? Because the studio is basically Myron's house. You don't go to a man's house and invite him to get these hands if he's not willing to get those hands. If he's not moving in that direction, what does that mean? If somebody don't want to fight, yes, they're soft. They're pussy, real talk. But if somebody don't want to fight or catch the fade with you, then let them go. Embarrass them, joke on them, let it go. Let them go, right? Unless they have completely disrespected you to the point of disrespecting your family, like in the Preach situation. The Preach situation, I completely understand, because you insulted his wife, okay? That's a line you don't cross. Now, the Ayindei versus Myron beef, I believe, is deeper and more built on resentment, right? And lack of respect. Now, look, we know Myron is a disrespectful dude. We know Myron is, more so on the narcissistic side. We know that Myron is, he's a certain way. He's aggy. He's a hothead. You feel me? And it seems that Ayindei, right? And the other homie, right, who they made a video call on the Authentic Alpha channel or whatever, on Ayindei's channel. Essentially, they have a beef with quote-unquote lies that Myron said to subscribers that caused them to get let go or fired, quote-unquote. So that's what sparked it. But I believe, even from watching that video that Ayindei and his homie did, right, that there were deeper issues going on, meaning Ayindei just didn't like Myron, period. And I'll tell you this, a lot of people don't like Myron. Now, we can go on the pylon culture, cancel culture. I'm not with cancel culture. I personally believe that Myron should be given a chance to revive himself and come back. Fresh and Fit should be given a chance to come back, improved and better. But it's really hard when you're a 31, 32-year-old man to change up who you've always been. Now, look, let me get to it. I'm going to defend Myron for the simple fact that in this situation, Myron had every right to shoot Ayindei in the face. Every right. Even if it's Florida, even though it might look punk, it might look soft, he had every right. And Ayindei, you can't claim to be an alpha male. You can't claim to be this this pimp guy, and try to come to this man's house who clearly did not want to smoke with you. Myron and Fresh and everybody there did not want to throw hands. That's not in their DNA. They ain't built like that. Okay? These dudes are squares, right? They ain't built like that. You have to understand your enemy. Okay? I think Ayindei would have been smarter if he kept on releasing videos, if he kept on releasing receipts to counteract Fresh and Fit, and then challenge them to a fight, and then record them being soft and punks about it, instead of going to their place unannounced just to cause beef. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not always, as I've always said in my criticisms, in my little commentary, I'm not a Myron / Fresh and Fit fan. I'm not. I used to be. I'm not. But these guys are not like that. They're not like that. They're not about the hands. They're not about stuff like that. Now look, there's a possibility that all of this is fake. Okay? There's a possibility that this is a setup for a boxing match, which would be masterful and really, really smart if that was the play. But I don't think it is. I think Ayindei genuinely had some beef, some contempt, some hate towards Myron. And I think that a lot of people are going to come out, because it's a pylon culture. This is how it's going to go. A lot of people are going to come out with stories against Myron. Apparently, Myron got a girl pregnant and he's trying to deny the baby. Apparently, Myron has harassed other women. These things are going to come out. But guess what, though? My prediction is they'll be fine. It sounds crazy. They'll be fine, and there's a possibility they can flip this into money if they have a celebrity boxing match. There's a possibility they can flip this into money by having female guests who are actually smart, who can debate them. It's possible that this will just straight up blow over. I remember a few months ago, Donovan Sharp was being attacked by everybody. No one cares now. A few years ago, Steve the Dean was being attacked by everybody. Nobody cares now. A few months ago, Rollo Tomasi was getting attacked by everybody. Nobody gives a F-U-C-K now. And that's what it is. Okay? I think Ayindei was in the wrong. He could have been shot up, straight up right there. Could have died that same night. And Myron would have skated off safe and clean. Okay? And I think that, obviously Myron's wrong. We already understand that. But my prediction is this is either going to lead to a select YouTube boxing match, Manosphere boxing match, or is going to lead them to making more money in the future if they play this correctly. If they have somebody who is a very, very skilled PR person, a skilled PR crisis communications firm, a skilled lawyer, a strong lawyer, a group of lawyers to protect them from this shitstorm that they created. More specifically, Myron created. Okay? Let me know what y'all think, man. This drama continues. I'm probably going to make another video about this in a few days. But yeah, man, let's go. Big Baby JTV, road to 1K subscribers. Join the Patreon family. And I'm out, bro.